In 1956, Father Noiret and Jacques, in a church in Tarascon, France, are met with a horrifying event. Father Noiret is inexplicably lifted into the air, set on fire, and burned to death, while Jacques watches in disbelief, clutching the priest's rosary. Meanwhile, Sister Irene, who had a prior encounter with the supernatural at St. Cartha's monastery, is now stationed at a convent in Italy. Maurice, a man working at a French boarding school, becomes friends with a young Irish girl named Sophie, a teacher, and her mother, Kate. Irene receives a vision of Maurice in distress, prompting her to investigate a series of mysterious deaths across Europe, a task assigned to her by the cardinal. Irene travels to Tarascon, accompanied by Sister Deborah, a novice. During their journey, Deborah struggles with her faith, particularly the concept of miracles like the real presence of Christ in the Eucharist, while Irene tries to explain the significance of faith. In Tarascon, Irene has a disturbing vision involving a demon named Valak, who takes on the guise of a nun and attacks her. Deborah informs Irene that she met Jacques and acquired Father Noiret's rosary. Simultaneously, at the boarding school, Sophie is tormented by classmates and locked in the abandoned chapel, rumored to be haunted. They force her to stare at a mosaic window with a goat's eye, claiming that the devil will appear if she looks away, and the goat's eye turns red when sunlight passes through it. Irene and Deborah visit Palais de Papes and learn from a librarian that the demon they're dealing with was once an angel rejected by God. The emblem on the rosary connects to St. Lucy's family crest, and St. Lucy miraculously survived being set on fire by a pagan. The demon is believed to be targeting St. Lucy's descendants for a relic, her preserved eyes, which were last known to be in a former monastery, now a modern-day boarding school. The duo rushes to the school to find Maurice in a possessed state, along with Sophie and Kate. Irene reveals that the demon resides within Maurice, leading to a chaotic confrontation. Inside the chapel, Sophie reveals the secret of the mosaic's red eye, pointing to the relic's location. Irene retrieves it, but Deborah and Kate are separated from her and Sophie for safety. Under the demon's influence, Maurice pursues Sophie, causing the bell tower to collapse. Irene finds Sophie and is joined by Deborah. Deborah's newfound faith plays a crucial role as Irene uses the relic to combat Maurice. In a surprising twist, Irene, a descendant of St. Lucy, harnesses the relic's power to withstand Maurice's fiery attack. Irene and Deborah invoke the Christian words of institution, transforming barrels of wine into the blood of Christ. The demon Valak is vanquished as the blood soaks him, sending him back to hell. The ordeal finally comes to an end, leaving Irene and Deborah victorious through their faith and determination.